Greetings friends, it's me, Wayman29, and I seen Venom Fang X's video, 10 questions every intelligent Christian must answer. And I'm wondering what they're teaching them up there at Liberty University. Because there's a few things he forgot. And when he was explaining the answers to the straw man questions, using straw man answers, he sounded like a wicker man. It's a good movie, you ought to see it. Anyways, suffering is here to stay, friends. Everybody tried to answer that question. They tried to answer it in multiple ways. You find them all throughout religious literature, but nobody has the answer. And what's really fascinating is Venom Fang X, I think, forgot Job. And here was a righteous man who suffered. And Yahweh's speech out of the whirlwind says it's none of our business. Venom Fang X thinks that suffering is caused by sin, and amputees who are either born that way or get that way deserve it because of sin. It's wrong. Why is it wrong? Because the biblical texts say so. Each person is responsible for his own sin, Ezekiel 18. And I'm not too sure. Well, I am sure it's the New Testament, modern New Testament, evangelical theology. It's the religion about Jesus that makes those claims. Because, friends, Jesus had compassion. Jesus said it rains on the just and the unjust. And in those cemeteries, around your houses, there's just and unjust people. There's just people starving. There's just people who have amputated appendages. So what's interesting about the whole thing is that Venom Fang X is kind of like the friends of Job, who in your time of trouble, when you're sitting on the dump in the ashes, scraping your sores with the shard, he's the kind of person to come around and tell you must have done something wrong. It must be sin. That's why you're suffering. But very few people, I think, read Job or understand Job because it's so long, you get bored with it. But just read it. Just read it. Read Ezekiel 18. And there's hope. And there's hope. What was interesting is, along with the text of Job, we find Ezekiel sitting along the river in Babylon, weeping with the exiles. And the Spirit of the Lord rushes to him. And finally he comes up with a plan on how to preserve Judaism from being assimilated into the Babylonian culture. And he did a wonderful job. So, I'm not too sure where this modern New Testament evangelical theology will take us. It seems like it's taken us on a more destructive course. It seems that too many people are laying alongside the road and we're just walking by because we don't want to be late for Sunday school. And I'm not too sure how people are looking at and thinking about the teachings of Jesus and what they really mean, and are we enacting them in our lives. So just something to think about, friends. And take care, do justice, love mercy, walk modestly with your God. If everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking.